Every photographer has the same problem. We spend our whole careers making other people look good, and we have almost nothing to show people us actually doing the work. So at my last shoot, I handed my assistant, Nicholas, this camera. And what came back genuinely changed how I think about behind the scenes content. This is the DJI Osmo Action 6. Quick context. I'm a photographer and a creative director based here in Nairobi, Kenya, Africa of course. Last week I shot a baby shower at Zen Garden. Beautiful venue, lots of greenery, mixed lighting, the usual event day chaos. Nicholas had the Action 6 for the entire event. No instructions other than follow me, get me working, and capture amazing moments of me directing my clients. What I got back was honestly the best behind the scenes content I've ever heard of myself. It made me realize something about this camera that the spec sheet doesn't tell you. Of course, I had it attached to the extension rod since mine is the adventure combo. Here's the thing about the BTS footage. It has to be invisible. The second your subject, me in this case, starts thinking about the camera, the magic dies. You get stiff, you perform, the work stops looking like work. The Action 6 solves that problem in 3 ways. 1, it's tiny, the carbon print and the size is very tiny. Nicholas could get within a meter of me and I genuinely forgot it was there. The new 1/1.1 inch square sensor. This is the feature I didn't know I needed. It shoots a full 4:3 frame and you can crop to 16:9 for YouTube or 9:16 for Reels after you've shot it without losing 4K resolution. That means Nicholas didn't have to think about orientation. He just pointed and followed me. I get to decide later whether it becomes a horizontal YouTube cut or a vertical reel for either Instagram or TikTok. 3, the stabilization. And this is where I have to stop and give credit because I genuinely wasn't expecting what I got back. Nicholas was walking, crouching, waving around guests, sometimes basically jogging to keep up with me. And the footage is locked on, buttery smooth, no gimbal, no rig, apart from the extension rod only. Just the camera in his hand. I kept rewinding clips in the edit thinking he must have stabilized in post. He didn't. That's straight out of camera. Now, the part nobody talks about until you're sitting in front of your edit, the 4K quality. I'll be honest, I went in skeptical. I've shot with action cameras before, and 4K usually means technically 4K, but visually somewhere between good and acceptable. This is different. The 4K out of the Action 6 is genuinely sharp. Detail in fabric, expressions on faces, the texture of the decor. Amazing. It all holds up on a big screen. Zen Garden is also a lighting nightmare. For video, bright open sky, deep shade under the trees, colorful event decor, people moving in between both. I was shooting in 10-bit D-Log M and the dynamic range held up. Skin tones look absolutely natural. The whites of the decor didn't blow out. The shadows on my face under the canopy still had information I could pull back in the grid. That's also where the variable aperture comes in. f2.0 to f4.0, and it is adjustable. First action camera to do this. It means Nicholas could actually control exposure without nuking everything with an ND filter taped to the front of the camera. 2 honest critiques. 1, it's not cheap. The adventure combo I'm reviewing goes for around $536 on B&H. That's a real conversation if you're a hobbyist filming weekend hikes or content here and there. 2, Nicholas is my gaffer and production assistant and is currently learning the filming side of things. So there's a learning curve here with the menus and the aperture controls, and a couple of clips have settings I wouldn't have chosen. Honestly though, the fact that he could pick this camera up mid-shoot and get usable footage out of it tells you a lot about how approachable the Action 6 actually is. Here's my honest take. If you're a photographer or a creative professional who wants real BTS content of yourself working, buy this camera, the Action 6. It's the closest thing to having a second shooter without paying for one. If you're a content creator who posts across YouTube and TikTok, the square sensor changes your entire workflow. One shoot, two formats, zero compromises. If you're an event vlogger or a run and gun shooter, the size, the stabilization, the 4K quality, the native DJI mic pairing, it's a complete package. If you want to film your kids on weekends, probably an overkill, get the Action 6. Every clip you saw of me working today, every angle, every walking shot, every close-up was filmed by Nicholas on this. Sharp 4K, rock solid stabilization, straight out of camera. For the first time in my career, I have actual cinematic footage of myself doing what I do. And that, more than any spec on the box, is what sold me. If you want to see the full baby shower trailer, separate video link below. Drop any questions about my setup in the comment sections down below. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Let's go.
Twende yake moja. Zoom, 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 zoom. Kabisa.